Yeah, hello? So a lot of people have been asking me about my skill build. I have shown it in some other videos, but this video is going to be an in-depth walkthrough of my skill build, which skills I pick, and why I pick them. So I just want to start off by saying this is not the standard Blade Dancer build. This is not the build that all Blade Dancers are running right now with the burst combo. This is a build of my own that I made. I don't know of anyone else who uses this build, so it's a little different. I'm currently one of the highest ranked Blade Dancers on NA, so it's definitely worked for me and it can work for you as well. Just give it a shot. So what I do is I put 3 points in the V skill here, right down the middle. So that makes it pulls in enemies and dazes them. And that's obviously really useful. It's just a CC. It's got a good range, and it's great for setting up into and chaining into other CCs, like stuns. Next I put 3 points in the C skill, Lightning Draw, down the left side. This just adds bonus damage and a guaranteed critical hit on knockdown targets, which is really useful with some of the combos I use with this build. So you knock them down and you do bonus damage to them. It's a big nuke. And then for the X skill, I put 3 points down the right side. This just makes it so each of the 5 hits it dazes, and it knocks up a dazed target. So the first hit will daze, the second hit will knock in the air. So this is great for knocking a target into the air without using your F knock-up skill, if that's on cooldown, or just to get basically 2 aerial combos in a row sometimes, when normally you'd only be able to do 1. Generally, you're going to want 2 points in this. It's for escaping grabs and chokes and grapples, so it's going to be great against Blade Dancer, Destroyer, Summoner, Force Master, and the lower rank Kung Fu Masters will use the grabs a lot. I noticed for sure like the higher rank Kung Fu Masters don't really use the grapple very much. So if I'm against a Kung Fu Master, I actually usually don't take this. And then I run 3 points down the left side in your Z, Guardian Tempest. It's a shield, it blocks 5 attacks and heals you for 10%. Now it's obviously really useful, the healing and the 5 blocks, especially if it's timed well. You can block some key moves, and that can help a lot. And then I run 3 points down the right side of Phantom Grip, your choking skill, and this is good. So what it does is increases it to 6 seconds. It makes it so that your attacks on the choked enemy recover 20% chi focus, and this one just reduces their defense by 5%, and it stacks 5 times. Now, this is really good for using the choke combo, like running a full choke combo on the enemy, because if you can get that off, it does an insane amount of damage. But without these points, at least this point, you'll almost never have the chi to actually get the full combo off, and then this point just makes it do even more damage. Now, with Drain, I go 2 points down the left side. This turns it into a daze, so it not only drains their chi, but it also dazes them, and that's just another CC that's going to help you. CC is obviously really good in PvP. And then for your 2 skill, Rush, I run 2 points down the right side there. It just turns it into a stun. Once again, CC is amazing. I run 3 points down the left side of your 1 skill, Soaring Falcon. It basically gives you infinite chi for 8 seconds. And for Blade Dancer, chi regen is amazing because they're a very chi hungry class for sure. And 8 seconds of infinite chi on a 9-second cooldown Like, this is probably the best 3 skill points you could spend. And then your tab escape skill, I'll run 2 points on the right side. The second point just makes it so that it dazes the enemy if they're next to you when you use it. And tab spin skill, I'll run 2 points down the right side. So this makes it so it parries attacks. This first 0.5 seconds of your spin will parry all attacks. So parrying means that you'll avoid the damage from that skill and the effects of that skill, and actually stun the enemy. It'll also recover 3 focus. Like a key skill for Blade Dancer, spin to win, pretty obvious. Now, with the F skill, now this is a skill that if you don't have any points in it, it's essentially useless. It costs 3 chi, 3 focus, and just does a little bit of damage. You're pretty much using it as basically a mistake in most cases with no points in it. But if you add 1 point to it, suddenly it costs 1 chi. Now it's a little bit more worth. And now the thing about this build that I'm running is it involves a lot of aerial combos. And so if you can make your F skill cost 1 chi, you can reduce it to 18-second cooldown with this, since you're going to be, so you can use it more often because you're going to be using aerials a lot. And then you're going to increase the damage with the third point. So basically this is specific to my build, just adding in a lot of extra damage all over the place with all your aerials. Now, some class-specific changes that you're going to want to run for sure. The Z skill, there's going to be classes you don't need this. They don't have a grab or a choke skill. Assassin, higher rank Kung Fu Masters are pretty much guaranteed not to use it, so you don't need these. Yeah, so when you don't need those, or Blade Master as well, when you don't need those, you can take them out and swap them for the right mouse button skill while you're in your draw stance. That will stun. Now that's great for comboing with, once you use your C on the knockdown target for that bonus damage, it'll put you in draw stance, and then once they stand back up, you'll use your right mouse button, it'll stun them, and you can get some hits in, get some damage in. It also does a fair bit of damage itself. And the other substitution, class-specific substitution, will be this F skill. Now, if you're against the Blade Master, going down this left side is really good. So, putting 2 points in it here, it cancels defensive skills, so that's a block, and recovers 5 focus after canceling. So for 1 chi, you can cancel their block and recover 5 focus. It's great against Blade Master, Kung Fu Master even, because they also have their block. And if you run the third point in it, they actually can't use defensive skills for 6 seconds, so they can't use their blocks for another 6 seconds after you use it. So that's a really good 1 chi spent. And so while they can't use that, you can chain into a CC or something. So you can stop them from using their block, and then you can use your 2 or your X and dash at them, not worry about getting blocked and stunned. Right? So that's really good. If you have any questions about the build, just leave a comment down below. I'll try to get back to you on that. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. I'm going to be starting to put out a lot more videos in the near future. I'm going to be doing 2 main series of videos. One is going to be a daily Blade and Soul tips. So every single day, a new video, a little tip for Blade and Soul. Second series is going to be how to counter each class in PvP 1v1 arena. So each class 1 by 1, a different video, separate video. And that's going to be on like a weekly or every few days kind of thing. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll talk to you later.